Because here in Africa, fools don't die.
What is this president of Uganda, says sometimes makes sense. He speaks wisdom. Let's tap his wisdom. You know, in this video that I'm just about to show you, you will hear words that are rarely spoken by presidents. But it is the brutal truth.
Because here in Africa, fools don't die.
And I would like you to hear what the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, is saying. Sometimes African people, to be honest with you, we are not serious. Including the presidents in Africa, they're not serious. You see, all these problems that we are having is because of foolishness by leaders, by African people. We cannot still be doing things like we cannot do them by ourselves. We always want somebody to support us by borrowing. So if I am a fool because the president says foolish people in Africa still survive, but now, what about the governments? Because you always ask for help from the International Monetary Fund and from other organizations to support your governments through aid. You are foolish as well, you leaders in Africa. So watch this video, and I'll come at the end of the video just to finalize it. Watch Museveni. Oh, this one.
In Africa, fools don't die. You can be foolish and you still survive. In Europe, if you are foolish, you die. Finish. In no time, you stay outside, you freeze and you die. The issue is resolved. But here, you can be foolish. You just depend on your parents or on your relatives. You roam around. Somebody just comes and says, where are you going? I've come to see you.
Honestly, this is straight talk by the president of Uganda. I am thinking like the blame is not on the ordinary people in Africa, but the blame should go to the leaders. Because here in Africa, our leaders are too corrupt. They don't think about their own people. They think about themselves. That's why we have got more problems in Africa. Because leaders are selfish. They don't love the people. They want to amass wealth, to be very rich, forgetting about poor people. There's no any equal opportunities in Africa. Now, if the president of Uganda is talking about as a reference of Europe, it's an advanced economy. There are equal opportunities there. And people choose to do whatever they want to do because they know already everything's done. They're developed highly. You can't compare them with Africa. In Africa, we need to support one another. In Europe, they cannot support one another because they're already developed. There's just opportunities. You just need to go and present yourself so that you can have an opportunity. Maybe an opportunity of loan, an opportunity of job, opportunity of doing anything. The opportunities are there. You get them. But here in Africa, you cannot just present yourself before the authorities asking for a job, asking for loan. They will never give you. And you're calling us foolish as African people and we're surviving. It's by the grace of God that we're surviving. Otherwise, our leaders don't like us. They want us dead. So, Museveni, I know you're speaking this because there's wisdom in you, I know, as an old person, old president. I know there's wisdom in you. And you're speaking this, but now, with that strict accusation on African people, because they are lazy and you call them foolish, yet you know this laziness is coming because in Africa we are discouraged too much by our leaders because they don't even support us, they don't even empower us. Education is not like for everyone else. Only the rich people are able to go to school and finish their education. You need to be highly intelligent for you to continue doing education, because the instruction that we get our schools is not enough to instill knowledge in our children so that they can be as smart as those European people you're talking about. So here in Africa, we must first start loving one another before you accuse us, before you blame us, before you call us foolish people. What about you government officials? You're foolish because you're failing to develop the government. I mean, Africa. It's not developing because of our leaders. You're really very selfish. And maybe in the first place, before you call us foolish people, as African people, and we're surviving, then you also as well surviving, but you're still foolish leaders in Africa. We can change all these things if our leaders begin to understand that as Africans, we as well deserve privileges to be empowered, to be empowering one another, to be supporting one another, to be encouraging one another, to be giving opportunities to each other in Africa, to promote African indigenous systems that will really empower our people. Don't call us foolish people. Don't call us the names they're calling us. We're surviving by grace. It's really hard to survive in Africa. So I just wanted you to see this video from the president of Uganda, Museveni. I know he's going to as well win the elections, which is coming, because in Uganda, only Museveni wins the elections. So many people would like to see the young man Bob Wine to win the elections, but I believe Museveni is going to win, to carry the day, because the system that is in Uganda for election, I'm telling you, is just for Museveni, and they support him. I think he will be the president until he dies. But people of Uganda, you can make a good decision. Just rally behind Bob Wine. Like the voice of the people can change the whole nation. If you all rise up and begin to, make right decisions to change your nation, like the way we did in Malawi. There was a bad government, we didn't like it. Malawians came to vote, and the will of the people is always that prevails. Thank you for watching this video. I'll come back with another video. Have a very good day. Bye bye.